Thank you so much, Bongeka, and good morning once again, ladies and gentlemen. Really interesting bio, and if you've just joined us, welcome. Once again, my name is Nastasia Arantse, and as Bongeka mentioned, this session is titled Making Money Moves, and it's quite an important topic, and we know this because money is such a polarizing topic, yet it's such an important subject that greatly influences our lives. However, the pandemic has taken a toll on many people's finances, including women as well. And for some women in particular, the financial pressure is intensifying. Some have had to make difficult financial decisions and change their lifestyles in ways they never expected. We're here to help you get those tools ready so that you know how to take the next step forward. Also, social media is so indispensable. So if there's anything that you hear that gives you a light bulb moment and you want to share it with your followers, of course, you can tweet and use the hashtag SAICA Woman Lead or hashtag Women in Leadership, and you can tag SAICA, and of course, they will retweet that so that people can see what you're experiencing and what you're learning as well. So I'm not going to be having the conversation by myself. I've got a fantastic panel with me, starting off with Tracy Ward. She's a financial advisor at Investec. She joined Investec in 2018, taking up the role as a financial advisor within the Investec Life team in Port Elizabeth. She has over 20 years experience in financial services, working as a financial advisor, distribution director, product specialist, and business consultant. And then we have Alexandra Nortier. We also call her Ali. She is the joint head of National Wealth Management, which is a business unit of Investec. And she joined Investec in 2010 and previously spent 10 years at Morgan Stanley in New York, where she was vice president in real estate debt capital markets. And we also have Kim Potgieter. She's an author, speaker, financial planner, and she is the director and head of life planning at Chartered Wealth Solutions. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me. And I'm curious, Tracy, let's start off with you. I mean, how has COVID changed the conversation about money, especially with your clients and some of the feedback they've been giving you in the past year and a half in their journey? Ladies, Kim mentioned something that was quite interesting. She said, sometimes the question that comes up is whether a husband and wife or people who are in a relationship should keep separate financial planners, which got me thinking, when you're single, it seems so clear cut, like you know where your investments are, you know who your financial planner is, et cetera, et cetera. And then you get into a relationship. When does the topic of money get into the space, especially if you're now moving in together? Kim, I think the one topic that did, come to the fore over the past couple of years, and it now has a name. Some people agree with the name, some think the name's a bit too harsh, and that's called black tax. And it's a scenario situation where we find ourselves, as young working people, whether, you're single, partnered up, married, you're still assisting home with whatever the financial needs may be. Tracy, you're nodding your head there. Are you having the same kind of conversations with your clients as well around how to, even be conscious and empathetic of the fact that there are needs at home, yet you also need to do what you have to do for yourself? Right. So we've got quite a lot of questions coming through. And of course, as I mentioned, I want to make this as beneficial to the viewers as possible. So I'm going to do my two questions and then, get some of these questions come through. All right. Kim, there's a question here that says provision for tertiary education requirements and managing the expectation of your children and their options in terms of the choice of institutions due to the vast differences in costs. And that's an important conversation, especially as your young one is about to go into high school or varsity or whatever the requirements may be at the time, that conversation. All right, on that note, thank you so much to my panelists, Tracy Ward from Investec, Alexandra Nortier, also known as Ali, from Investec as well. And then we had Kim Potgieter, who is the Director and Head of Life Planning at Chartered Wealth Solutions. We've discussed so much, and I'm sure there'll be many, many opportunities to build on this conversation and unpack various other issues, and also talk about the good things you are actually doing. And hopefully we can all learn from each other and share advice and hold each other's hand and see how we build on our dreams. Bongeka, thank you. I'm going to hand it over to your capable hands.